I'm a hoe. I'm a stripper hoe. I'm about to money. What's poppin'?
Everybody thinks, oh, if they got a fat ass and a pretty face, so I'm gonna be a rapper. Then I seen one day, I was on YouTube or something, and I saw her. She had to be about 17. She was in high school. And I was like, wow, like, it just changed everything about how I felt about her.
She is like my whole time.
We all love her. We all are obsessed with her.
I just want to hear her like make a sound. Yeah! I love her. He's expensive. He's his red bottom.
She's one of the coolest people I've ever met, for real. One of the coolest people in music.
She's incredible. She deserves everything coming to her. She worked hard for it and she stayed humble, so.
Cardi, I ain't gonna lie, at first I ain't really like Cardi B.
You were about to tell us everything that happened with Cardi B and Nicki Minaj.
How you say that I attacked you?
The story of Cardi B is one unlike any other, a stripper from the Bronx who transformed herself into one of, if not the most popular artist of this generation. She's climbed to the top of the charts, she's broken records, and she's taken home awards. She's been involved in a highly publicized marriage, and the birth of her daughter Culture was celebrated worldwide. She's taken the stage on television's most prestigious shows, and she brought them in record-breaking views. And all the while, well, she acted as an ambassador for the talent coming up off of social media. Not only has Cardi B given the world bangers like Bodak Yellow, Finesse, and Motorsport, she also spawned millions of memes and gave the world plenty of catchphrases. It was her candid and honest personality, her connection with her fans, and her embracing who she truly was during her come-up that quickly made her America's sweetheart. And she's an artist who won't be going anywhere anytime soon. That's why we decided to take extra time and update this Before They're Famous video. We hope you like the changes. Please give us your feedback in the comments down below. Also, smash that like button. And Cardi B, if you're watching this video, give your man a shout out. We could use the extra love. My name, of course, is Michael McCrudden. This video is sponsored by our good friends at Candy Bends. Now let's get into a deeper look at Cardi B here on Before They're Famous. Hey, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Boom!
Ever since this Ebola bullshit going on in America, everybody's so paranoid. As soon as somebody sees a curve, you be like, wait a minute, motherfucker. That might be Ebola. Let me help you out right there.
Cardi B was born Belle Khalees Marlinez El Manzur on October 11th, 1992 in New York City. Her father is Dominican and her mother is Trinidadian. Her daddy worked as a cab driver and her mother as a cashier. The two, they would eventually split up during Cardi's youth. Now, she gained the nickname Bacardi as a result of her sister's first name being Hennessy. She later would shorten it to Cardi B, and the meaning of the B, well, that changes each day depending on how she's feeling. You know what that means. At the age of 8, the family relocated from the Manhattan district of Washington Heights to the boogie down Bronx, and she started attending the 6th grade in the Bronx when she was 11. There, she was first exposed to the vulgar language of her peers, and this is also when she started getting into fights, recalling at least 12 or 13 fights during her youth. Raised in the Highbridge neighborhood, Cardi and Hennessy, they were surrounded by the harsh realities of urban life. Cardi once described a story where her and her father were driving and a man dropped on the street in front of them. Now, at first, Cardi thought that her father had struck and killed a pedestrian, but as it turns out, the man was shot in the head. Now, this is only a portion of what Cardi B was exposed to growing up, which according to her eventually led to her involvement with the Bloods. This was when she was only a teenager. Now, before you go thinking that I'm exposing a young Cardi B for being a gang member, she has embraced this affiliation with her track Red Bars. She also had this to say on Twitter. "Jab in a big time blood since I was 16, so F is you talking about? You just never peep it." While tweets like this would have you thinking she's wearing her gang affiliation like a badge of honor, she has stated that she wouldn't encourage anyone to join a gang. Cardi attended Renaissance High School for Musical Theater and Technology located in the Bronx. And although she has admitted that she would often skip class to go to hood parties, when she did attend school, she was your typical class clown. She was also a natural performer, and Cardi, she would take the stage at her high school talent shows, so stated that despite her absence from school, she took an interest in history and has studied up on events including the World Wars and the Holocaust. Now, Cardi held several low-end jobs as a youth, including a brief stint working at an Amish market on the Lower East Side. At the time, Cardi was living with a controlling and abusive boyfriend in his apartment shared with his mother, a couple of pit bulls, and they were sleeping on a mattress littered with bed bugs. Now, if you think things couldn't get any worse, well, his sister would also steal the little money she had. and he controlled Cardi, constantly threatening to throw her out on the streets. Now, when she was fired from her job at the market after giving a customer a discount, well, her manager gave her some helpful advice. Cardi told Fader magazine, he was like, "You're so pretty, you got a nice body." He told me to go across the street to New York Dolls, the strip club. That's when I started stripping. Speaking on this decision, Cardi stated that it saved her life. She went from making $250 a week to $300 on her very first shift. Her mother, however, she wasn't pleased with the decision and had an intense reaction upon finding out. Take a look at this.
When I told my mom I'm stripping, I was a grown ass woman. She threw me down the staircase.
Stripping sorted out Cardi's financial situation. It gave her more confidence, it gave her great practice as a dancer, and she even decided to go back to school. She enrolled at the Borough of Manhattan Community College and took courses in history and French before eventually deciding to drop out. Now, she was making tons of money dancing and eventually decided to move on to higher paying clubs. And there, well, she would dance for rich white men. Some of them are probably still thinking about her.
Hey y'all, so today I was dumb hyped because I reached 1 million followers. Then I realized, wait a minute, why am I hyped for? I still don't got $1 million and I still owe 2 months of rent. Oh nah, this ain't right.
Around 2013, Cardi began uploading videos to both Instagram and Vine. Her blunt sense of humor as well as her honest nature quickly gained her an audience. Now, initially she was just getting followers from those who attended her clubs or the bar staff, but eventually it spilled over into followers from all over the world. A shout out from Bobby Shmurda would be her first big break. With the rise in popularity and some disposable income, well, Cardi decided to invest in her appearance. She opted for a breast augmentation, and she also got some illegal injections put into her behind. Her big old behind. Put some barbecue sauce on that. With a new look, her online following soon climbed into the hundreds of thousands. Cardi B doubled down on what had worked for her, and she continued to be herself, no matter who was watching.
People be asking me like, what do you do? Like, are you a model? Are you like a comedian or something? Nah, I ain't none of that. I'm a hoe. I'm a stripper hoe. I'm about to shmoney. What's poppin'?
As her numbers on Instagram grew, new opportunities came her way, and she went from dancing in clubs to hosting club events. She had always told herself that she wouldn't be a stripper by the age of 25, and by 23 she had landed a big break that would allow her to do so. Cardi B was cast in Love and Hip Hop New York in a minor role, but she quickly, well, won over the fans and stole the show.
Talking about Cardi in his text, what happened?
Hey y'all, what's poppin'? It's your girl Cardi B, and I'm back at it again with the back at it again. White boys like us, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I love white boys. You do?
As a youth, Cardi spent time listening to female rap icons including Missy Elliott and Lauryn Hill, as well as several reggae and dancehall artists from the Caribbean. She also enjoyed pop music from the likes of Lady Gaga and Madonna. After gaining clout on television and social media, Cardi gambled huge on her own ambitions to become a rap star and invested all of her savings into making it happen. In March of 2016, her first mixtape, Gangsta Bitch Music Volume 1, it dropped and was followed by Volume 2 in 2017. She was quickly being compared to artists like Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown. And from here, Cardi B's online buzz continued to snowball, and audiences, well, they were eager for her full-length album. While building up anticipation, the social media star, she was invited to sit down on America's most popular television shows. And there, once again, well, she stole the show.
And thanks for being here.
Thank you.
You're doing, congratulations, you're doing very, very well right now. You're very popular. Really. They love you.
Cardi B signed with Atlantic Records in June of 2017 and then dropped the track Bodak Yellow, a rap anthem that was heard the world over. It was also inspired by Kodak Black, who at first didn't like Cardi B, but after hearing the track, he had fallen in love.
I ain't gonna lie, at first I ain't really like Cardi B, but then I heard that Bodak Yellow. I like the song though.
Bodak Yellow was a success of historical significance. Not only has the video racked up 665 million views on YouTube at the time of this recording, it's also made Cardi the first female hip-hop artist to have a #1 single without a feature since Lauryn Hill's doo-wop from 1998. Now, the song was also nominated for 2 Grammys for Best Rap Song and Best Rap Performance. Good for her. The girl deserved it because she almost got eaten by a tiger while on set for the video shoot that was out in Dubai.
I've been in nothing so much, I know they gotta be. Okay, no. Come hold him.
Take him.
In the fall of 2017, Cardi was a triple hitter. She had features on Bruno Mars's Finesse remix, G-Eazy's No Limit, and Migos Motorsport alongside her future rival Nicki Minaj. Now around this time, she was also getting into a serious relationship with rapper Offset. Cardi always had plans to be married and have children young, and things with Offset got serious pretty quickly. After 7 months of dating, the man got down on one knee in front of a stadium with thousands of fans, and this was out in Philadelphia, the most romantic place on earth. But there would be a few more shockers in store for the world. It was soon revealed that the two had already tied the knot a month prior, and a marriage certificate was released via TMZ. Now we've actually made an entire video titled Before They Were Engaged on this two's epic romance, so be sure to check that out. Some might say they rushed into things, but according to Cardi B,
I ain't never too early to get married now.
during an appearance on Saturday Night Live after weeks of circulating rumors, the camera zoomed out to unveil Cardi B's baby bump. Now this served as an announcement to the world that she was indeed pregnant. Returning backstage after her performance of Be Careful, well, she expressed her relief.
You did it! Oh God! I'm finally free.
In the summer of 2018, Cardi's long-awaited debut album, Invasion of Privacy, was released via Atlantic Records. With additional tracks including I Like It and Ring, well, the album proved to be one of the biggest of the year. She set a new record for the most streamed album by a female artist in a single week, with over 100 million streams. That's so many views, I almost drooled. In July of that summer, Cardi gave birth to her first child, a daughter named Culture. But things, they weren't fantastic. Cardi soon was involved in drama. 2 weeks after Culture's birth, well, Offset was arrested at a traffic stop in Atlanta after being found in possession of marijuana, $107,000 in cash, and 3 unregistered firearms. He was released on bond soon after. Now Cardi, she also had her fair share of drama. While walking the red carpet during the 2018 New York Fashion Week, well, Cardi spotted Nicki Minaj. And, well, again, she threw her shoe. Back to her old tricks, I see. Now, she actually managed to one-up Jim Carrey's controversy from the year prior.
There's no meaning to any of this, so I wanted to find the most meaningless thing that I could come to and join. And here I am.
Sorry, I'm a huge Jim Carrey fan, so I had to squeeze that in. In fact, Cardi B, she's also a massive Carrey fan. After the release of her music video for Finesse, well, Jim took to Twitter to share his praise, and Cardi B, well, she posted about her admiration for the comedian. Now, before we get back into the shoe-throwing fiasco, well, it looks like it's getting a little smoky in here. You've all heard of Candy Pence, right? Well, if the name doesn't ring a bell, I got a good feeling you've seen them before. Candy Pence was named Best Vaporizer of 2018 by High Times due to its combination of popular technology and flashy design. And Candy Pence has quickly become the go-to choice for vaping in the hip-hop and rap community. They've got co-signs from DJ Khaled, Fatboy SSE, Young M.A., Amber Rose, and A$AP Rocky. In fact, A$AP, he's got his own line called the Flacco Jody Collection. And Amber Rose, well, there are billboards of her all over Los Angeles promoting her own signature line. Now, Candy Pens are for those 18 years and older, and seeing as I'm the official YouTube ambassador, well, they've given me the ability to get you 25% off your entire order during checkout. There is a link down below. Use the promo code BTWF25. And now let's get back into Cardi B. So what on earth made Cardi B throw her shoe once again? Well, she stated that the incident stemmed from a comment Nicki made about her as a mother. Now, their feud had actually been bubbling for quite some time, when Cardi and Nicki throwing subliminal jabs at each other since way back in 2017.
I'm gonna be on your ass, bitch. Yeah, I'm worrying about you because I'll be damned if you have a one-up on me.
Controversy aside, Cardi B has solidified herself as one of the biggest entertainers in the world. Despite all the cards she was dealt, she overcame all the odds, and she utilized all the opportunities that existed via social media. I truthfully don't know if we'll ever see a come-up story like this ever again, but I think we can all agree that she is a unique talent and she deserves all of her success. Now, a funny little bit of behind-the-scenes information for you guys. Do you remember when Cardi B filmed this video in Toronto?
Canada is cold outside, but I'm still looking like a thotty because a hoe never gets cold.
Well, she was here in town for OVO Fest 2017. My best friend Benno, he caught Cardi at a hot dog stand. Now Ben's a strange guy, and Cardi, she was a bit standoffish, like when he approached her. But then he mentioned that he knew the Before They Were Famous guy, and all of a sudden her face lit up. She told him that she loved the video, and they took a photo together to send to me. Crazy, right? Cardi B watched the original, so hopefully she'll watch this, and hopefully she'll retweet it. As for the rest of the story, we'll have to wait and see because this is Before They're Famous. Of course, my name's Michael McCrud. We post all sorts of videos here for you on this channel. If you haven't already subscribed, please